together since last year's Super Bowl, so it's shown here in the early going tonight.
Mason, big run, and then lowers the boom on Tony Adams.
And then the right tackle, Colton McKivitz, he's able to get up to the second level then, and that's really where Kyle Shanahan wants to attack this defense between the tackles. He'd like to run the ball 40 times in this game. To do that, 49ers 3 and out on their first 2 possessions. Got a little something going on this drive.
Toss to Mason. Nice run down inside the 30. That
a lot of success doing it.
2nd down and 4. Here's Mason. Good strong run, first down.
Off of Brock Purdy's rookie contract, and they're going to have to make some tough decisions after he gets paid.
Here's Mason. He's starting to get into the flow, isn't he? Takes it down inside the 40 for 6.
Way in which they did it, and Kyle's taken it and expanded it.
Here's another good run by the undrafted Jordan Mason for a first down.
So this is key for this ball game.
Mason left side, cuts upfield. 1st and goal.
Aubert over here, right here, and just do an excellent job of getting that push, which is all you're looking for if you're Jordan Mason. You know, we talked about how they've been able to get the most out of undrafted players.
Good run by Mason. 6.5 yards a carry. 3rd down and 3 now is Purdy. Mason, first down and a good catch.
This possession, he's not on the field now. Obviously, that.
Mason with 77 yards on the night. Now over 80, and he's got another first down for San Francisco again.
And look at the hole that just opens up. I mean, then he's on the linebacker level, and with
2nd and goal, Mason bobbling it, but a touchdown.
And the job that they do and how they just open it up. And then Jordan Mason, you have to then see the defensive coordinator. They have really been balling tonight.
Here is Mason on 2nd and 10, carrying tacklers for a first down. Would put a smile on his face too.
Boy, it sure would. I mean, look at the push that you see up front, and the Jets.
The league is a special teamer. Made that play, knocking it away from Garrett Wilson. Here's Mason down the sideline. And what a good start to this drive for the 49ers.
14. Mason with the block over there by Saubert on the line. 1st and 10. Mason in the offset eye and the call. Oh, gosh, got a great block from Williams, and Bynum makes the stop.
Ideal way to start for the 49ers, but trying to pick up a first down here up the middle.
They do, indeed. To go. Mason back in. Juszczyk on the fly. 1st and 10. McKivitz a block. Cutting inside to the 10. Metellus the tackle. Samuel. Mason. The stutter step. The plunge to the 5 and a 1st and goal. Because the elbow surgery. 1st and 10. Mason the call. Nice block in there.
His dad was as well.
Yes, he was. Juszczyk a block. The hurdling. There he goes! Into the secondary. Van Ginkel will ride him down. 22. It's 1st and goal.
Well, what a great job by Brindle. After he snaps the ball, he gets up to that 2nd level to get the seal on the linebacker. Watch Brindle right there getting the block on Cashman. And then the hurdle to get through the extra yards. You can't high tackle there. And Van Ginkel dragging him.
It's about 9 yards away from that receiver as his sack's imminent. I think it's a good call for intentional grounding.
Purdy. Jordan Mason. Big hole up the middle and getting. 2nd down and 4. Mason looking for a block, and he got it inside. McKivitz, touchdown! Touchdown, San Francisco!
Watch, he comes down, he double teams, he gets up to the 2nd level. Cashman goes to the outside, he seals the outside edge. That allows Mason to cut up inside, untouched, into the end zone.
Purdy. McKivitz the block. And across the middle they go.
Offense dealing with all the injury issues, and it is indeed Jordan Mason. Back-to-back 100-yard games. Toss, Mason with a couple of blockers. And a hard-earned run down near the got hurt. Garoppolo now the backup for the Rams. On 3rd down, Mason converts. And takes it down inside the 25-yard line. averaging 6 per rush. Now Purdy looking to throw, and he'll find Mason, who makes a nice move and may have done enough to pick up.
But most importantly, forget the scheme. This is what Jordan Mason does so well. He rarely goes down by the first tackler. He's got 20-plus broken tackles, 20 coming into this game. They love it.
To Purdy. Give it to Mason. Big hole, and Jordan Mason out past the 35-yard line.
This play's supposed to go potentially outside, and he hits it up inside. He knows right away that they missed it on the edge. You talked about run.
Out of the run formation, they run it, and they run it well. It is Mason down inside the 40 of Los Angeles.
This inside so they can't get to the short corner out here. Once it collapses, Jordan Mason turns on the gas.
Here comes Mason. And a big hole for Jordan Mason on first down as he picks up 9. Toss play, Mason with Juszczyk and Eric Sauber doing a lot of dirty work along the edge.
On the edge, they're forcing him. Look at that. Sauber and Juszczyk clearing the way for Jordan Mason on the edge, letting him capture it. That is so good.
Something you think too much about.
Mason, big hole. Jordan Mason, big gain of 16. Jennings, the biggest reason why. Second in the NFL in big receptions. Jordan Mason, good catch. Stays on his feet. Breaks it free. Jordan Mason, touchdown. A flag down, though.
There was just nobody in there.
Longest play of the day for the 49ers. Now Purdy sidearms that one to Mason. Jordan Mason sets up first and goal with flags flying. So first down and goal. Mason trying to pay it off. Huge hole over the left side for the San Francisco touchdown.
Shot to one of your best players in Deebo Samuel, and then you get down there and you say, okay, Trent Williams, just dominate the left side. Untouched for a touchdown.
Mason on first and 15 with a head of steam and a strong run for 10. Control seemingly and lost. That was against Matt Stafford and the Rams. Not dealing with that equation today. Here's Mason getting to the outside, running by Gonzalez.
He's going to block out, get the center up to the second level, and it's just, he's not getting touched till he still hasn't gotten touched. I mean, that's too easy. This is where that run game, you know, when you want to, there's a lot of talk about the value. Something downfield in the passing game out at the receiver position.
Blockers ahead for Mason. Got around the edge, rode those blocks into the open field and got tripped up from behind by Peppers.
They talk about developing your depth. I mean, think of the 1-2 punch they're going to have when McCaffrey comes back, and he doesn't get spelled a lot. He stays in the game.
You would think that high flying over. Oh,
Mason gets a seam. Jordan Mason, one man to beat, and he's shoved out of bounds inside the 40. 34.
just pulling Banks around the edge. There's no way to stop Mason once he gets up there. Good job by Thompson running him out of bounds, but you got Brendel on the pull. Good job getting out there in space.
Here he'll pitch it to Mason. Gets a little seam. Jordan Mason, penalty flies. Justin Smith and Alden Smith and so many good players under Vic Fangio's day. Here is Mason bouncing off people like a pinball. Mason again. Oh, good stutter by Mason up the gut for an easy first down. A lot of time left in this game, and Purdy's going to throw it again. He's got all day. Over the middle he goes to Mason. Makes the catch. And makes
Goals. I just expect him to either punt it or go for it.
Going to run it here. Second and 1. Mason breaks the tackle. Oh, what a stiff arm. Jordan Mason running over people.
This guy's just a freak of nature. Just knocks the wind out of people. Stiff arm there on Murphy Bunting. He does not mind the contact. Now he's got Budda Baker, one of the most physical safeties in the game. He's looking at him like, nope, I'm just going to give you a little dip, but good job.
Toss back. Nice hole. Breaking tackles. There goes Mason. Inside the 40. Witherspoon chasing him down. He can't get him.
On this toss sweep, just get outside, try to let him read that on his third step, gets north and south, and that's where the physicality comes in. And those safeties and linebackers, with him coming downhill like that, that is a handful, big physical back.
What's going on down here? From the 24-yard line. 49ers have the ball. Purdy in the pocket, fires open. Mason almost gets the first down. He's a yard shy.
17 in the middle of that defense.
2nd and 3. Mason, there he goes again, up to the 27-yard line.
X-ray room, what can we expect from him in the second half?
He's good to go. He'll start us off right away here.
Indeed he is, and there he is, and he picks up 8 yards there. So Mason
tries to get some room. There it is, the best run of the day by Mason. Chucks his way up to midfield. Finally a seam for
Outside zone that they're so good at. Just a simple outside zone. Guess who it's behind? Trent Williams, your Hall of Fame tackle. There you go. Get him into the defense. Make him get you on the ground. One-on-one, Williams-Jones, mano-a-mano.
This Mason again. He breaks a couple tackles, and he's got another first down.
Crew, what a crew you got.
With A-Rod and Jeter and Big Poppy. Here's Mason now. Mason gets to the edge outside. 1st and goal. Here's Mason on the crack. Up the middle, Mason.
He came in tied for the 3rd worst in the NFL. Jordan Mason runs left. Across the 12 to 13-yard line, Chris.
Christian McCaffrey carried the load the first couple months of the season when McCaffrey out, and he did a lot of this. Gain of 8 for Jordan Mason.
Williams is in the game. Their ability to run the ball to the left is not by accident. They are very, very content with saying, I'm going to run behind big number 71. They're more left-handed than they are right in the run game.
2nd and 2. Here comes Mason, and he's got a first down. They recover an onside kick. They just can't buy one right now. Packers can, though. Good start. They're up 7-0 on a big opening drive as Mason is back to receive the kick. And up across the 30 he goes, and he played the last 3 weeks. Here he'll get it, and it gives him a little juice like that. Mason running over people.
And he just kicks out the outside linebacker. And Mason actually does a good job getting around.
In both legs, he gets a rest. Jordan Mason goes to work. Mason inside. 10 yards and another first down. The man
Right here. So they take one play and they hit it big. Then they come back with the second look off of that same play. And this is what the 49ers, when they're at their best, look like.
Doug Flutie had a signing last night. Generation after he played. Running backs taking off tonight. Jordan Mason across midfield.
So now if you can maintain your footing the way that Mason did here, there are huge holes on the backside. And Mason arguably was with Christian right now.
Mason inside for the first down. Jordan Mason. 35 seconds, 3 timeouts. Draw it to Mason. See if he can get some.
Really a play action pass, it looks like the 49ers yet.
Big run, Mason inside to the 9.
With the linebackers. So they're just assuming their guys can handle those big defensive tackles now.